Hi all, welcome to Sustainably Styled, a simple yet effective idea to minimize our carbon footprint and focus on sustainability in today's society. We have designed an app that allows businesses to illustrate their ethical behavior through reusable clothing. Our app has three key features that focus on promoting sustainability. Our first feature is a trading system which focuses on repurposing our customers' old clothes to promote sustainability within our community. Our second feature is the ability to rate a business on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of their sustainability. We will promote the most sustainable business on our app and encourage users to visit those shops. Our final feature involves partnering with small businesses and corporate giants in a bid to promote sustainability, but also build our brand image while remaining profitable. As Sustainably Styled, we believe this is the key to success. I'd like to take a brief moment to introduce our company directors and the structure of said company. We have gone for a private company, being Sustainably Styled. We have adopted a private company structure with 5 directors. We believe this simple and holistic approach will be perfect for our business. With limited shareholders being each director holding 20%, this will limit debate and conflict within the business. The team we have adopted as Sustainably Styled are catered directly to the company's goals and ambitions. I'd like to introduce each director individually. Jade is currently completing her studies in marketing and entrepreneurship. For Sustainably Styled, we've reached out to Jade directly to assist with the marketability of the business. Her previous experience in retail and fashion allows her to tap into her existing network and promote the business to reach its target. Jade's design and communication skills also ensure the business is marketable and the product is effectively and efficiently distributed. Joel is a business development expert, and we've brought him into Sustainably Styled to enhance our reputation in the market while providing an accurate cash flow forecast to where we believe the business will end at the end of the financial year 2022. Joel is a very creative individual, and it is with his skill set we're able to design a business model that not only works in the short term, but also long term. He is currently completing his Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in entrepreneurship, hence where he gets his creative mindset from. Nick is currently completing his major in international business, and we have tasked him with the implementation plan of our business nationally and with the idea to get globally recognized. He currently operates the financials of a local grocery shop while also attending to the administration tasks. Nick has a plethora of skill and ability to push Sustainably Styled in the right direction to reach a global market. Sasha is our main creative source when it comes to identifying opportunities in the market. Similar to Joel, Sasha is also completing her major in entrepreneurship. Her ability to identify a gap in the market and capitalize on it is second to none, hence why we have her here as Sustainably Styled. Her experience in retail also gives us an advantage to understand both what our customers value in the service we're looking to provide, as well as the overall depiction of the retail industry. I'd like to introduce myself, Francis. I'm also completing my major in entrepreneurship. My key contribution to Sustainably Styled is simple yet effective: teamwork. With my industry experience working with small businesses every day, I understand most aspects of the business and operations. I've offered my assistance to each director where we see best fit. Due to our team's expertise in most aspects of the business, I've focused my attention to assisting Joel with a cash flow forecast for Sustainably Styled.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sasha, and I will be covering the opportunity section of our presentation. I will be discussing our United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, which is the responsible production and consumption, as well as our social enterprise idea, specifically looking at how our idea aids the achievement of our UN SDG goal and addresses the extreme issue of textiles production pollution and the exploitation of textile factory workers. So the goal we have chosen to look at is number 12, which encourages consumers and producers to make changes in order to eliminate the adverse impacts production has on the environment and the global community at large. According to the official UN SDG goal website, the goal encompasses doing more with less, doing better with less, increasing resource efficiency, promoting sustainable lifestyles, and eliminating the notion that economic growth is consistent with environmental degradation. This leads me into our social enterprise proposal, which we have named Sustainably Styled. Sustainably Styled is a phone application that presents users with extensive and accurate information regarding the ethicality of their favorite fashion brands in the form of a score from 1 to 5. The app also provides a space and opportunity for users to buy and sell quality clothing items that are secondhand. Additionally, the app provides users with promotions and discount codes to companies that score favorably on our ethicality algorithm. Through the use of the Sustainably Styled app, we hope to welcome a generation of consumers that are educated and conscious of their consumption habits. We also aim to completely eliminate textiles pollution and the exploitation of textiles factory workers. Sustainably Styled is committed to changing the way we consume clothing and to ensure the fashion industry does not account for any further environmental or humanitarian destruction. Features of the app include our ethicality scoring system, which can be interpreted through a rating of 1 to 5 based on independent research conducted into the environmental and humanitarian consciousness of popular clothing brands. The app will account for elements such as working conditions, wastage per unit, and economies of scale. The app also features a buy and sell feature, which pairs consumers with other individuals selling second-hand clothing items that they may be looking to acquire. The feature is designed to encourage meaningful and specified clothing consumption and supporting the movement away from overconsumption. Finally, the promotions feature on Sustainably Styled grants consistent users with discounts to stores that practice ethical trading and production. Sustainably Styled was specifically developed to tackle the issue of fast fashion, which refers to the mass production of clothing that mimics current fashion trends with the aim of satisfying the ever-evolving consumer demand in the first world, leading to a plethora of issues surrounding wastage pollution, pressure for manufacturers to meet demand, which results in the exploitation of workers. The fashion industry is one of the biggest polluters in the world, second only to oil, and unfortunately is an industry where extreme worker exploitation is a norm.
The invested youth aged 18 to 34 are the selected target market for Sustainably Styled due to behavioural and psychographic factors. This segment is extremely confident, ambitious, and social, which are all desirable traits of a consumer. Individuals within this age range value family, team orientation, and status, expressing a need for interaction as well as social prominence. Sustainably Styled caters for this need through an ability to exclusively interact with clothing stores and consume products in which are highly reputable for its sustainable status. The invested youth are known to display extreme loyalty to brands, particularly those who provide benefit to the economy, as well as deliver on quality. Our application aims to build trustworthy relationships with its consumers through a representation of brands that supply products satisfactory of the finest quality without detrimental effect on the economy. Good On You is a potential competitor for our brand, as it also provides consumers with a sustainability rating when researching favourite brands. Sustainably Styled aims to differentiate itself from Good On You through the generation of individualised footprints and effective return systems. Our application will provide each user with a solitary carbon footprint through thorough analysis of consumption behaviour and recent activity. Sustainably Styled also provides a service where consumers can return unwanted items as a method of recycling. This system not only benefits the consumer, but allows brands to reclaim material, eliminating demand for fast fashion and carbon emission. Sustainably Styled will engage with a range of stakeholders such as consumers, employees, and investors. Consumers are impacted by the quality of service and/or product value provided by our application. Customers place their trust in our brand to deliver accurate information regarding level of sustainability, as a method of improving the environment and altering behavioural habits regarding consumption. Employees have a direct stake with the company due to source of income, along with other benefits such as social aspects. Employees rely on us as a business to provide consistency and regular payment in order to support themselves and their families. Shareholders will invest capital into our application with the expectation of financial return on that invested capital. Our role is to ensure benefits out both financially and socially for all parties, resulting in mutual welfare. Sustainably Styled will operate under a company structure where profit will be divided equally between shareholders. Company directors will include myself, Joel, Nicholas, Sasha, and Francis, in which we will all be treated as employees of the company and paid an annual salary. A company structure has been selected due to advantages such as personal liability protection, business security and continuity, and easier access to capital. Development of our company will be achieved through marketing, innovation, and investment. Word-of-mouth marketing will be essential in the targeting of potential investors and consumers, as it is a newly formed idea requiring participants who are willing to engage in the initiation process. Expressing our innovative idea with a clear and concise aim to better the environment and improve overall consumption is our method of persuasion due to genuine intent. Monetary support will initially be provided by the support of a bank loan, as the business has not yet built a reputation, therefore unable to generate income. Our group engaged in the design thinking to develop a human-centric social innovation through the process of ideation. We first started by generating a multitude of ideas, focusing on potential concepts and their corresponding outcome. The ideation process allowed our group to explore a wide solution space, generating a large quantity of ideas surrounding the topic of fast fashion. This topic is extremely relevant today, allowing for a vast repository of ideas surrounding solution and method implementation to examine.
My name is Nicholas Spagnolo, and I'll be talking about the implementation plan of Sustainably Styled. The business model that we'll be incorporating is a market linkage model showing similar characteristics to a lockstep model. A market linkage model of a social enterprise trades relationships between the target population, that being young eco-friendly clients, and the external market. This social enterprise functions operates by connecting buyers to producers and vice versa, while charging a fee for this service. Also, we will be selling market information and research services, which is a second type of revenue stream utilized in this model. This model also offers businesses to commercialize their social services in order to attract customers to their product. Through this business model, we will be able to achieve a sustainable competitive advantage, as we are offering a means of connecting people to environmentally friendly fashion organizations and also providing information and knowledge on these companies' environmental status. Through this business model, our goal is to provide society with the ability to achieve responsible consumption and production. Our sustainable competitive advantage in the industry is accessibility of the app. Generation Z are a cohort who have grown up with digital technology, and apps are a familiar space for socializing, sharing, and accessing information and consumption. Additionally, with the inability to visit stores in real life due to COVID-19, the pandemic forced most consumption online, as consumers now have grown used to fashion being delivered. Our app will create a market where Gen Z are both sellers and buyers, so the fashion sold on the app is specifically appealing to them. This is an example of collaborative consumption, a system which includes several alternative practices to enable products to be used for longer and by a greater number of people. Ethical fashion is becoming increasingly popular globally. The global ethical fashion market is expected to grow from $4.67 billion in 2020 to $5.84 billion in 2021 at a compound annual growth rate of 25.1%. And while recovering from the COVID-19 impact, the market is expected to reach $8.3 billion in 2025 with a compound annual growth rate of 9%. Going forward, a rising awareness, social media, growth of e-commerce, and government initiatives are expected to drive the market. Market trend-based strategies for the ethical fashion market includes focus on providing customers with compelling, tangible stories, recycling and upcycling in order to reduce wastage and minimizing the impact on the environment in the manufacturing process. Focus on celebrity, and also we can focus on celebrities towards ethical fashion and have tie-ups with them in order to increase the reach of our brands and our cause. Prior adopted strategies is another strategy that focuses on ethical fashion market, including the investing in expanding operations through collaborative and partnerships to strengthen their service offerings. Social media is playing a pivotal role in educating people about sustainable fashion as well. Social media is emerging as an indispensable tool to share brand stories, create communities, and sell and purchase fashion products. And this is what we want to achieve with our app. Provide our clientele with detailed information and knowledge about the products they are buying. Our app will allow several fashion creators to use our platform to raise awareness on ethical issues in fashion and even promote fundraiser campaigns to support the ethical fashion industry. In response to such activism and education, in 2019, internet searches for sustainable fashion increased by more than 3 times compared to 2016. In 2019, around 66% of respondents said they would consider sustainability when purchasing a luxury product. Increasing the awareness will urge customers towards ethical fashion and will drive the market and also achieve a responsible consumption and production in society. Thank you.
Our cash flow forecast begins in the month of November and will take us all the way to the end of the financial year, plus 1 month into July. We've had our starting capital at 100,000 and then our expenses mainly in November due to the app's development. Our revenue thereafter typically increases through the months of December and January, potentially somewhat in February. That's due to Christmas period, holiday period, and a lot of people getting paid their bonus. Stemming off to, the March to May side of things, it does decline a bit. However, towards the end of the financial year, hence that May, June, July period, we are expecting our revenue to increase. Overall, we don't make a profit within the first year. However, thereafter, as it is a service we are providing, we do project a profit in the end of 2023.
Sustainably Style starting capital was $60,000 from Founders Fund, which $57,000 of it has been used to develop our app. And the app development process, we have divided into 4 different stages. The first stage being the discovery or pre-research stage, where we analyze the market and the competition. Secondly, the design stage, where we had to make sure the application looks aesthetically pleasing and is easy to use. Thirdly, the development stage, where we outsource from a European developer. Then finally, the testing and deployment stage. We gave out links to 250 random people who have been purchasing fashion products online for the past 12 months. This is to ensure our application is running perfectly and there are no bugs. Out of the 250 individuals, 187 of them are going to share the applications with their friends and families. With this being said, we expect to have around 500 beginning users, and due to how big the fashion industry is and how fast it is expanding, we are expected a steady growth rate of 30% each year. This means that we will have around 3,140 customers by the end of the financial year or within the next 8 months. We're going to make sure we stay at a steady rate of 30% or higher by doing social media platform advertisements like Facebook and Instagram, and by doing influencer advertisements. This is when we pay an individual with a large following to advertise our product to their followers. Our revenue income should not be a problem, as our buying and selling feature is a reliable source of income. Most of second-hand or used products being listed on our application will be around $23, which is 75% of the average price of a brand new fashion clothing. With us taking 10% of every purchase made through our application, a single transaction should give us around $2.30. Our second stream of income is by allowing sustainable fashion brands to put up advertisements on our application and give our users special products and/or special offers. The fashion industry spends over $500 billion on advertising and marketing each year, and our application is perfect for sustainable fashion brands as our users are exactly these brands' target market. To expand on what Francis is saying, I will now show the profit and loss statement of our business, showing you what our first year expenses are going to be. As you can see, we will have to spend $74,700 on our first year on one-time purchases, including developing applications, buying furniture, buying a printer, and buying laptops. This itself will be 45% of our whole first year expense. With this being said, we will definitely make profit in the second year, as expenses will be cheaper. All we have to do is continue maintaining the app, which will only cost us $35 each month. Also, more capital can be and will be allocated to marketing. We are looking for a $40,000 loan to complete our first financial year. Our business will be able to start repaying back the loan by the end of our second financial year. Given the average consumers' increasing awareness of social and environmental implications of products, decision-making will be heavily influenced by company sustainable practices. Therefore, this product will fill in a gap within an already existing green lifestyle. We expect users to implement this application into their daily lives. Here, at Sustainably Styled, we are committed to remaining an unbiased platform that responsibly reports on company sustainability. Thank you for listening.